Seems I've been on a bit of a Taito streak lately, but it could just be that they have such a vast quality backlog of games to address that I inadvertently keep bumping into them while finding the subject in my next video. Indeed, when analyzing a game that I have recently uncovered in my life, I don't generally seek out the publisher or even the developers, but I cannot deny that Taito has completely mesmerized me with their wide swath of excellent arcade games to sift through. The game we'll be talking about today is a hack and slash beat 'em up, going by the name of Arabian Magic. So, without further ado, let's review. Arabian Magic was released to arcades in 1992, running on the Taito F3 System or Taito Cybercore hardware, which had hosted other impressive titles such as Elevator Action Returns, Bubble Symphony, Ray Force, and many others that would go on to be revered arcade classics. Like so many games that I feature on 20 Credit Review, Arabian Magic never received a home console port that I am aware of, but was featured on the Taito Legends 2 compilation for PS2, Xbox, and PC. One of the stranger details of this game's release was the fact that Sega had just released a conceptually similar game. And by similar, I mean virtually the same concept named Arabian Fight. Like the characters are the same and they are both beat 'em ups. Now I'm not insinuating that one company copied the other, as I've seen arguments for both companies while doing research for this video. This seems to be a commonplace occurrence in the entertainment industry, especially with similarly themed movies coming out in the same year. The reason I don't stand on the side of one copy the other is the process of time it takes to put together a game. I would have to imagine that both projects were being developed concurrently without the other knowing that this was releasing. Just a guess though, who knows, maybe evidence in the future will shed light on this non-pressing matter. This game supports up to 4 players, and you have 4 characters to choose from. As is common, the first character is the most balanced and generally the easiest to begin with. This character in this game is Rashid, and I do like to play as him as he is very quick, and that is one of the main character traits I always look for in these kind of games. The next character is Lisa. She has better long range attacks thanks to her magical scarf, but as usually the case with these types of characters, she takes heavy damage when hit. After Lisa we have Sinbad, the powerhouse character, and yep, true to form, he is a powerful yet slow character. And then finally we have Afshal, who carries a mace and chain. He has great reach and good defense, but suffers in the speed category. The storyline here is pretty cut and dry. The theme obviously takes inspiration from Arabian Nights and runs with it completely, with genies, magic carpets, and magic lamps. Coincidence that Disney's Aladdin came out the same year? Anyways, the king has been turned into a monkey by the main antagonist, and it's up to you and your team to restore his humanity. In order to do this, you must find 7 jewels, each protected by a guardian. Everything in this game has been fairly standard thus far, but there is a bit of a twist. When you defeat a guardian, they will join you in your journey. In order to use a guardian, you must deploy a special attack using a dedicated button. In the beginning, your special attack will summon a very large genie in the lamp, who will go on to attack your foes. You must hammer on the attack button to direct your ally, but this also gives you the advantage of being invincible during this time. Use your special attacks wisely, as there are only a limited number. Throughout the course of your adventure, you will run across various items by smashing boxes and vases. Most of these items are only to increase your score. However, some of them increase your power to the point where your character can unleash fire and lightning attacks temporarily. The game is a good length for a title in this genre, culminating in 7 levels altogether. The levels do a good job of distinguishing themselves from one to the other. You of course have palaces, ships at sea, and one really cool stage where your characters are shrunken down and end up doing battle in the marketplace. I don't know why the enemies decided to shrink themselves as well, instead of just crushing you at their giant regular size, but you know, video game logic. Anyways, that concludes this 20 credit review of Arabian Magic. If you like what you see here and want to see more, please hit the DCO logo to subscribe. Make sure to like and comment as well to let me know what else you'd like to see me cover, or let me know how I'm doing. As always, thank you for watching, and please be on the lookout for new content from DCO Digital Coin Op.